Hey, welcome to X3, the show that pits one topic against three pundits, myself included. I'm John C. Dvorak. I'm here with Joe Ingo, who's wearing a red hat because he's going
like
bald,
Linux.
Apparently. And Andrew Eisner.
I think that's in a nod to Linux, right? Red Hat Linux?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Years ago, I used to actually have a red hat that I wore all the
Gotcha.
time. Not the fedora, but...
Yeah, you would. WebOS going open source. A few days ago, Hewlett-Packard announced that the company will contribute its WebOS platform and software to the open source community. In the meantime, HP fully intends to remain an active participant in the development support of WebOS. I had actually written a column about this some months back because I think everything that's going to be, that they're throwing away, they should be given over to open source. I felt that's the way about OS 2, but apparently there's a lot of license crap in there. They can't do it. But I thought that this should be specifically given to and let them develop another, maybe an alternative to the Apple operating system or these other pad Androids and the rest of them.
I think there's a pretty good chance that WebOS could completely destroy Windows Mobile or Windows Phone in the market. Very easily, if it's an open source, kind of doing the same model that Android is. I think it could.
It's not going to be another Linux, let me tell you that.
No. I'm saying that I think that it could be more popular than Windows Phone.
Have you played with WebOS at all?
No. I haven't.
Well, then you don't know.
Well, no, but I'm saying as far as some of the development and whatnot, it's a really interesting concept. There's a lot of cool things to it.
That's what I hear. I wrote a couple critical columns just on theory, and because I don't know anything about it either. I'm just yakking away. But I got a lot of feedback. Sometimes you get that from some developers, and I've had a couple developers read me the Riot Act about how this is really an outstanding product to develop around and with.
Well, it's all HTML5 and JavaScript. I mean, it is the right way to do it, honestly.
Yeah,
I hate to admit it, but it's true. I mean, cross-platform mobile development just really sucks right now. There's very few good utilities, and all the utilities that are out there have just major cons to each one of them.
So give me an example of some company that's going to take on open source WebOS and do something with it.
Well, I mean, it's going to be the community. I'm hoping the community really kind of gets involved in it. It's going to be device manufacturers because it's going to be open to everybody, just like Android. I mean, I'm
so
hoping
give me an example of
HP
some company that would be likely
Samsung.
to. Okay,
probably
so
HTC,
Samsung is going to.
HTC will probably be one of the first, honestly.
And what are they going to do with it? So they're going
to
offer
all the patents because these patents are all go back to Palm, which go back for years. So they don't have to worry about getting sued by Microsoft. That's be my guess.
That's an interesting angle. That would be a big plus, yeah. But still, it's another platform in a 2 or 3 platform race.
Yeah, but do you think that the public really cares? They get their phone from the Verizon store, and it's really cool because it does this and that. And then they don't. It's not an iPhone. If they want an iPhone, they get an iPhone. And the rest of the stuff is just kind of academic to them. People don't download that much stuff at the end of the day. And they got this cute little phone, and it's pretty neat, and it has some apps, and they show it to their friends who think it's cool.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's like free. It's a free phone.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's going to be dominated by 3 players, and I'm really begging and hoping that Microsoft is not one of them. I don't care who it is. I just don't want them to be one of them.
Yeah.
No, I know that. That's what I'm saying. I would rather see WebOS in 3rd place than Windows Phone.
The three.
So what I'm suspecting is that Apple and Android are going to be fighting it out, and there's going to be a 3rd place, which is either
now there's going to be a 4th place?
No. Well, there'll be a 4th place.
No, he still thinks there's going to be a 3rd place.
In a 3-horse race.
It's like the old General Motors, Chrysler, and Ford.
Yeah, or Coke, Pepsi, Royal Crown Cola.
Well, I don't even know about that one. Dr. Pepper probably has a better shot at it, which I think is owned by Coke, I'm not sure. But anyway, a 3-man race, which you have, and the 3rd player would, according to you, will be Microsoft.
Yeah, I do believe that.
Yeah, you do believe?
I do believe that. Yeah, I think
you do believe.
I think
you have to have the "do" in there. Do you believe it, or do you? I
believe. Yes.
You do believe it.
Okay.
I'm just
wondering. Let's not mince words here.
It's a current. Well, you were mincing
okay.
words.
The fact is, though, what does this do for HP? Making WebOS open source. Does it help HP?
Well, it makes them.
They already lost a bunch of money on it, so they got to do something with it.
I don't think it hurts them.
Yeah.
Well,
they look like smart money to me.
Yeah.
I keep hearing that they want to put WebOS on printers. I don't understand this. I don't know
all for
why.
remote printing.
Yeah. Nobody prints anyway. I mean,
You're the only person I know who prints anything anymore.
Boarding passes. That's what the people print.
I don't even print that.
And a boarding pass. Yeah, now you use your phone for that.
Yeah, that's right.
But I print stuff.
Oh yeah.
I can't even tell you the last time I printed it.
I think this.
Yeah, on your $4,000 Epson wide format printer.
Yeah, photos and things.
Yeah.
I mean, but also once in a while you print just normal stuff. It's real slow for that, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But when they bought WebOS and the Palm thing, they said it was all about remote printing. That's what the app thicker said.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about remote printing.
Sure.
This is the future.
Yeah.
And so now they're still talking about remote printing, and I think it has to do with they're trying to replace they see the old fax business. They're going, there's money to be made in faxes, and so they figure this is a way of circumventing the fax machine. And I don't know. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Not too many. What's the?
Well, what's interesting is I think
by
part
the way,
of this
these
is,
notes are printed. You didn't notice.
Yes, I
know what you're saying.
But I was just saying, I think this is partly the influence of Andreessen on the board because, I hope that Meg is listening to Andreessen because he's a pretty sharp guy and got a pretty good vision of how things are coming. So if it's his idea to, make WebOS open source, and if it's his idea to, build tablets, then so be it. Because I think, personally, who's going to get the tablet market for the enterprise applications, for the insurance adjusters, for the hospitals, for the schools and all that? I mean, everybody everybody wants to just be the tablet manufacturer that's competing with Apple and playing Angry Birds, but who's going to be the tablet provider for those enterprise applications? And I think it could be HP and Microsoft.
It could be. I'm not going to argue it.
Okay, I'm not going to argue.
No,
I was looking for an argument.
No argument from me. You made a point. You made a very concise point that was unarguable.
Okay. Yeah.
You've been watching X3.